Oh no, low battery. Hold on, I gotta plug in. I'm gonna see if I can pause. Do, 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 do. Howdy y'all, my name is Gretchen and I am the Restless Thrifter. I am going to give you a sales update for August 15th through 21st. Yes, I had to look at my cheat sheet. My cheat sheet is actually a spreadsheet of my top sales based on revenue and profit, some fast flips and some bad buys. I go over those 3 categories each week in my sales updates. And this is all in hopes of sharing some knowledge with you guys of what's selling for me and maybe what I wouldn't have picked up again. And what's selling quickly too. I think those are all very important things, 3 important categories to know about your own inventory. So when you're looking over your own sales each week or month or however often you're analyzing it, you know, take a look at those things so that we're not just going into this blindly every time we go to source. I only have top 9 sales instead of top 10 sales this week because I had a weak week, a slow week. I was out of town for most of it. And so I had all my closets and stores on hold with the exception of not Poshmark, eBay, which I did have on time away, where you can have a message across the top of your listings that says that you're away and when you'll be shipping again. Now, normally I will send out a message to the buyers who buy, especially at the beginning of that time away. I was gone a week this time, and make sure that they saw it and that they're okay with it. And I didn't do that this time. And I wish I had, because I had one buyer who reached out and said, hey, why haven't you shipped yet? So I always feel bad when they don't notice. Normally when I reach out, they're like, oh, I didn't notice, but that's fine anyway. But I give them the option to cancel if they need to. So we will jump into it. I will say, again, it's a week because of, the fact that a lot of my inventory was on hold. And if you stay till the end, I will be giving totals and averages of all my sales for the week, as well as giving you a sneak peek of something that I found in the Denver bins when I was back home. And I will be doing a thrift haul at some point, probably later this week. I'll get it recorded and I'll share everything. But I had 3 pretty good pickups and everything else was good. It was just, more bread and butter stuff. But I had 3 things that were pretty good pickups, and I will show you one of those as a little sneak peek and as a thank you for staying until the end. Stay till the end. You actually have to watch after the credits because I usually have either a blooper or a sneak peek or something. So, an Easter egg of sorts. All right, here we go. Top 9 sales. This first item is a Soma size 42 bra, vanishing back, full coverage, beige, nude, smoothing underwire. That was my title. I'm going to give you the exact title of my listing so you can see how I word things, what keywords I use. You notice I said beige and nude. We used to call things nude when they were this skin tone, but that's really not everyone's skin tone at all. We have all shades of skin tones in this world, and that is beige. But I put nude just because this is also a brand, Soma, that is part of Chico's, and Chico's lends a little bit more toward the mature ladies, and they may be more accustomed to the term nude when looking for this type of beige. All that to say is I include it and beige, knowing that nude is not the correct description, but is an older description, and that some people may be looking for it in that way. Does that make sense? Tell me what you think about that, if you think anything. I'm open to hearing thoughts. This bra took 15 days to sell, sold on eBay. It sold through a customer offer. And when I say customer offer, I mean a customer sent me an offer and I accepted it. It sold for $19.42. That does include the price of shipping. With eBay, they require you to purchase the label from them, so it does include the cost of shipping. So I said it was a customer offer, sold for $19.42. My cost of goods was $3.24. My profit is $8.91. I did note that the retail was $60 on these. So I was fine with that sales price and profit. I had originally listed it for $20. They sent me an offer, and then with the shipping, it came to $19.42. That's totally fine. I'm not expecting to make more than that really on these bras, but they did sell. It did sell quickly, like in 2 weeks. Next item is an outdoor research size medium insect shield hat, permethrin. I think that's the name of the insect shield stuff. Nylon camping hiking. This was the first time to find outdoor research, I think. I'm pretty sure. And I listed it kind of low because it had some staining inside the hat, and I didn't want to wash it because I didn't know if I would mess up the insect shield part of it. That was another reason I listed it kind of low, is that, you know, I don't know how long the insect shield repellent works. Anyhow, it's only a hat that retails for $49, I think. And mine sold for $18 on Poshmark, so that's totally respectable. It took 65 days to sell. Probably should have had this listed earlier in the summer. It sold through a customer offer, and my cost of goods, since I got this at the bins, the Goodwill outlet, which we call the bins, it was 85 cents, and my profit was $13.55. Next item is a Jessica London size 22/24 boat neck mustard yellow cable knit fisherman sweater. It wasn't a real thick, heavy cable knit, but it was just a really nice fall piece. And so fall is starting to sell, yay. This sweater did take 335 days to sell on Mercari though. I still would probably have picked it up again, even though the brand is not like all that, you know, to write home about. And even though it took a long time, and even though it sold for only $21 through a customer offer on Mercari, I probably still would pick it up for less than a couple of dollars. I did pay $3.26 for this, so that might be a little bit higher than I'd like to pay, given how long it took to sell. And my profit was $14.73. I say this in every video. I rescue plus size clothing. Not all plus size clothing is going to be the super high-end, high quality that I find, because sadly not every designer makes plus size clothing. And it's just harder to find. For one thing, plus size ladies, I am still in that category. We hang on to our stuff longer. Some of us don't like to shop because shopping's no fun when there's not a lot of variety for you. Personal moment there. Anything else to say about this? Nah, not really. It sold a little bit higher than the comps that I had seen, so that's totally fine. The next item is one of the City Chic items that I picked up last month. I picked up like 40 dresses, some bathing suits, and some tops. This is one of the bathing suits, City Chic plus size 22/XL, color block one-piece swim bathing suit khaki plunge. This took 14 days to sell on eBay. It was great. I had originally listed it for $50. I got a customer offer, which I thought was a little bit low, but I took it because we're here to move inventory and it's the end of the summer. The customer offer with shipping came to $30.96. I had paid $3.13 and my profit was $17.85. These bathing suits, they retail for $89. It was on sale on the City Chic website for $53, which is why I had priced it at $50. I was still fine with the offer that I received. I loved this suit though. I thought it looked super flattering on the model, and I just loved the color block design. You notice that I said 22/XL. City Chic has their own vanity sizing, so this was an extra large in City Chic sizing, but it's a 22 and the rest of the world sizing, so I include both. The next item was another bra. There was one day where I just photographed a bunch of bras, got those listed, and what's crazy is they sell. Although I say that, and this was one that actually had been around for 135 days, so it just happened to sell the same week as another bra that I had listed much sooner. Anyway, this is a Third Love size 36E bra, 24/7 classic contour plunge beige new with tags memory foam cups. Yeah, this was a new with tag one. I was actually surprised it didn't sell faster, but 36E is what I consider more of a specialty size once you get into the E's and F's and all of that. 135 days to sell on eBay. It sold with a 15% off sale, and it was a promoted listing through eBay, so I had to pay a little bit higher fees. It sold for $36.17. My cost of goods was $5.35, and my profit was $18.39. This one is a Torrid plus size 1X Henley tunic top leopard print roll tab sleeve blouse. It sold in 74 days on eBay. It was a full price sale. It sold the same day that I had relisted it. So although it took 74 days total to sell, it did sell the same day that I relisted it. Relist your things. I try to relist things every 30 days. I don't have a huge amount of inventory though. I have probably 600 things live right now. And once you get into the swing of things, you can relist things pretty quickly. I use Vindu to do that, and I relist on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Facebook Marketplace, on Depop every time I'm relisting. Relisting basically gives your item new life and gets new eyeballs on it, and I highly recommend it. Where was I? Okay, so full price sale after relisting. Sold for $36.39. The cost of goods was $8 and the profit was $18.97. $8, since it's an even number like that, I'm assuming, I might be guessing, that's a little high to be paying for any blouse. I am guessing that I bought it for myself and didn't wear it or something, because I don't think I would normally pay that to resell. Torrid normally sells pretty quickly for me. That's, took 74 days. That's a little bit longer than I'd like. Would I still pick it up? Yes, but not for $8. Next item is a vintage nylon Bambi button-up top, Alex Coleman, California, fawn deer novelty print. And it was so cute. It had this print that looked like stripes, but they were aspen trees, and the little deer in there. And I threw Bambi in because, it's not a Disney shirt, but it still looked like Bambi. He was very cute. This took 213 days to sell, sold on Mercari. I'd still pick it up again. I mean, this is a vintage shirt with a pointy collar. It's a small size. It's going to take a little while to sell. It sold through a customer offer of $30. My cost of goods was $5.43, and my profit was $20.40. Next item is another City Chic. It's a plus size 16/small top, Wild Dobby Swiss dot purple petunia wrap front. Petunia was the color, I think they called it, but I threw in purple because petunias can be different colors. This took 21 days to sell. It sold on Poshmark. It was a full price sale of $40. Love those. My cost of goods was $1.62, and my profit was $30.38. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Next item, another plus size, Lane Bryant, plus size 28, black double weave ruffle moto jacket, asymmetrical zip. Really cool jacket. Sold in 7 days on Mercari. It was a full price sale after it had hit the bottom of the smart pricing. You know how on Mercari you can set smart pricing with a top and a bottom price, and it lowers until it hits that bottom price. And that price was $46. Cost of goods was $3.24, and my profit was $36.53. So before I mention my last top sale, you'll notice I sell a lot of plus size. The bras could be considered plus size because they were larger sizes. The City Chic, the Jessica London, Torrid. There's money to be made in plus size clothing. There's just not a lot of plus size clothing out there. So I recommend checking the plus size racks every time you go. Every time you're going to have to sift through some Walmart and, things. You're just going to, you just are, but there's not that large of a section of plus size in any thrift store compared to the others. So I love going to it. I go to it first, but I always find some good things. Okay, so my last sale in my top sales is really good. It's this Brioni size US 46 regular Super 160s wool sport coat charcoal suit jacket, MSRP $4,500. I added that MSRP after I had listed it because it wasn't getting as much attention. And I noticed that others that had sold had the MSRP in there, so maybe it helped. I had originally priced it at $250, but I did get a customer offer. I countered, they countered back. I decided the profit is good. It sold in 43 days on eBay for $180.93. My cost of goods was $10.81, and my profit was $138.18. Yes, I probably could have gotten $200 for this, but am I going to hold out for another $20 when my cost of goods was only $11? No, I'm not. There was one small potential flaw in this that I noted, two flaws. One was that there was a button missing off the cuff. That can easily be remedied, right? The other one was on the lower back of the jacket. There was a couple little spots of discoloration. I didn't want to risk hurting the fabric to try to get those out. They weren't super obvious. Like once I had my bright ring light on them, they were, and I noted them. So that was another reason I let that jacket go for less. I think the average sales price for Brioni sport coats is $268. So, mine sold definitely pretty low, but it's still a great profit. All right, next category, fast flips. I've already mentioned a few. I mentioned the Lane Bryant moto jacket, the City Chic swimsuit. I guess that's the only two I had in that category. And then I had one other fast flip, and I define a fast flip that is anything that sells in 14 days or less. And it was this Torrid Curve size 46C strapless bra, push-up microfiber lace beige nude underwire. This sold in 8 days on Mercari. A customer sent me an offer of $17. I accepted that. My cost of goods was $5.40, and my profit would have been $9.11, but I refunded them in full because after receiving it, she said she tried it on, and one of the cups had some bubbling, she said, and she couldn't wear it underneath like a t-shirt material. I ended up losing $5.40, I guess. I'm not really sure how this whole thing works out because the way Mercari handled it, there was a place where it says refund the customer. And so I clicked on that, and it says, if you can't fulfill the order, choose one of these reasons. And so I did. And so basically it cancels the order. But they had already paid for shipping. So I'm not sure if she got refunded for the full amount. Maybe I refunded her what she gave me, but did she get refunded from Mercari for the shipping? Because the shipping had already been sent. I just don't really know. I felt weird about it at the time. I still feel weird about it. Okay, next category, bad buys. I only have 3 things I'm going to share with you. One is this Delaware State Pride Cat Studio metal thermal bottle, 18 ounces. The reason it's a bad buy is because it took 476 days to sell on eBay. I got a customer offer. It sold for $24.58. I had paid $2. My profit was $13.99. I'm fine with everything that I just mentioned except for the 476 days. It's very specific. Delaware. It's a very small state. So, why am I buying something that's going to take that long to sell? And it wasn't a fluke. I think if I picked up another one, it would probably even take longer. So maybe a Texas water bottle, maybe California, New York, the more populated states, Florida, Colorado, because people vacation there a lot. But Delaware, yeah, I'll probably pass on that. Bottles in general, there's just so many out there in the world, right? I think I'm only going to pick up like Yeti, and I can't remember the name of that brand that everybody likes to put stickers all over. Those, if I find them new or looks brand new, I'll get those. But otherwise, I'm going to stay away from the water bottle section of the thrift store. Okay, next bad buy is this pair of Levi's 505 regular jeans. That sounded weird. 505 regular jeans, kid size 12, slim, waist 24, length 26, medium wash, straight leg. I paid $2 for this. I think this was a bins pickup. and it took 494 days to sell on Mercari through a customer offer of $15, and I profited $10.76. Again, none of that is bad except for the 494 days to sell. I relisted this thing so many times. I was sick of these jeans. Sick of them, I tell ya. All right, last item. Handmade donut print kids overall snap up legs embroidered beaded donuts. I spelled donuts a couple of different ways. I paid 92 cents at the bins for this weird overalls, jumpsuit, whatever you want to call it. Took 169 days to sell on eBay. I had this even longer. It's homemade, so it had no size inside. And it was really hard to determine the size. I think I ended up putting like a size 5. And a kid that size typically doesn't wear this kind of cutesy thing, so I don't know. But I was happy to get rid of it because I felt like it was a mistake. Customer offer and a promoted listing on eBay. It sold for $12.50. My profit was $3.76. I can't pick up every handmade thing that I find. I can't. I want to, but I can't. They just don't always sell as quickly. Sweaters, yeah, but a random kid's piece, probably not. And then other than that, I had 5 more sales. I just didn't have that many this time. And there was one other sale that hasn't been paid for, so it might get mentioned next week, or it might just get overlooked, or it may never get paid for and I cancel it. I call those hostages. My total, first of all, my average number of days to sell for all items sold was 130 days. I want that to be around 90 or less. My average price sold was $33.47. My average cost of goods was $3.94. That's good. My average profit per item was $20.47. Fantastic. Considering how few sales I had compared to other weeks, that is pretty good. So totals, my total sales, $635.89. After cost of goods and shipping expenses, that brings my profit to $388.91. It's not great, but considering I was gone most of the week, that's not too bad either. Just to note, this doesn't include taxes that I have to set aside for. This doesn't include business expenses that come out of all of this too. So, just to keep in mind if you're interested in getting into this business. I do love it though. So that is everything. I promised you a sneak peek. That'll be right after these little credits. Give me a quick thumbs up if you'd like to support me and my YouTube channel. Subscribe if you'd like to see more of what I'm selling. I do thrift hauls and what solds, and so far that's about it. I may try a couple of other different formats, but I'm mostly here to share what I'm picking up and what's actually selling. But have a great day and just keep listing. Okay, y'all ready for it? This is my favorite item I found, or maybe second favorite item that was found at the bins in Denver. And it is a Dale of Norway sweater. It has this Dale Sport patch. If you haven't seen the Dale of Norway label, it looks like that. And this particular one also says made exclusively for Scandia of Vale. Let me give you another look at that.